Hi Josh, my name's Clark DesSoye. First of all, I want to apologize because I was hoping to have some more time to put this together for you, but as you know, business doesn't wait for anybody. We have to do what we have to do on a day-to-day basis and move along. I've been doing marketing since, well, let's just say since the president was a peanut farmer. And a lot's changed in all those years. The only consistent thing in marketing is that it's always changing. What we're doing, what we're looking to do, what media we're using. Back then, nobody even heard of the internet, yet alone digital media or social media or any of the new tools we use today. And definitely back then, the only two products that really depended on having great reviews were movies and Broadway plays. Now it seems like everything you do, every place you go, every product you buy, every service you try to contract for, the first thing you do is to look to see what other people are doing or what other people thought of that product or service. And there's all kinds of review sites available online that you can look at, or the websites themselves for the product or service. So it's all very important, and as a marketer, if you're not paying attention to this part of your business, part of your products and services, you're really going to be missing out. So this is really important to do, and that's why RevuKangaroo is such a great tool to use. Over the years, with new technology becoming available, even though different aspects of the marketing function have expanded, it's not just print media, television, radio, billboards maybe. There's all of the digital media that you have to keep track of and stay on top of and perpetuate, whether it's doing emails constantly or email newsletters or social media posts and review and reading and commenting on your comments that are posted with your social media posts. These are all really expanded the nature of the job. It's not just writing some copy and making an ad and you're done. It's constantly following up. It's constantly writing new content, creating new content visually as well as verbally, and just there's a lot involved. But luckily, technology has evolved too to help the marketer use these media in new and exciting ways, using the technology to help make it less burdensome on the individual to stay on top of all this stuff. And one of the most exciting new technologies is RevuKangaroo, which allows you to, with one tool, keep on top of all of the reviews for your products and services and your sales representatives and your customer service representatives, and to not just wait for those reviews to come in, but to proactively generate them and stay on top of them and make sure that they're all as positive as can be for your products and services. So let's talk a little bit more about this aspect of marketing, which to me is kind of new. I don't really work in a business where that's been a big part of what we do in terms of being aware of and staying on top of good reviews on the internet. So let's look a little bit closer at what we can do with this technology. So why don't I just tell you a little bit about what I think about RevuKangaroo. I think it's a really exciting technology. I think it's got a lot of potential, and I certainly think it would be a useful tool for any marketing person to have in their arsenal. I've watched several of your videos and examined your website and think there's a lot of potential in what you're doing, and it's obviously working for your current customers, and I think it could be a great tool for other businesses, especially for local businesses and businesses that really depend a lot on good user reviews and experiences and testimonials. I actually like the infographic you put together, the 9 ways to avoid negative business reviews. I think that's an invaluable tool for any marketing person. Just to show you a little bit about my presentation skills, why don't I just walk through your infographic. First step is to monitor your important review sites. Every business is being reviewed whether they like it or not. It's important to know where you're being reviewed, who's reviewing you, what they're saying about you, and responding to negative reviews in a positive way. The next step is to be proactive. The only way to influence your online reputation is to actively engage in getting reviews and pushing positive reviews out to where they're going to be the most effective. And of course, that involves strong customer interaction. The next step is to make complaining easy. Mistakes happen to everyone and in every business, so when you make mistakes, it's important that they are coming to you before they go to third-party sites. That's the vital ingredient with RevuKangaroo, is that the review element is on your own website. Really important. Number 4 is to be responsive and apologetic. Admit your mistakes, show what you're doing to overcome those mistakes, to let the customer know that it was a learning experience and steps are being taken to address it. The next step is to pre-screen your customers. Be careful who you ask to review for you. Make sure they've had a good experience and that's what they're going to review you about when they go out to third-party sites. Number 6 is to use negative reviews as a training tool. Obviously, every mistake is a learning opportunity, and we need to do that. The companies need to do that with their staff and with their products and with everybody, actually. This is something that happened. We need to look at it. We need to see what we can do to overcome it or move beyond it. And number 7 is to use social media. Obviously, this is the new platform that every business has to be aware of and take advantage of and be a part of. That's where dialogue happens. That's where customers can see the authentic you as your company and your staff. And it's also a good way to address issues and help show people how you're rising above them. Number 8 is to let your current reviews do the talking. Obviously, that's your most powerful tool. People seem to be more apt to look at reviews before making major purchases for products and services these days, and it's really important to have those reviews speak for you. And if you're controlling them and making sure that they're positive, they will do your messaging for you. And then, of course, number 9 is to provide great customer service at your company. Great customer service leads to great reviews and leads to great positive feedback about your organization and your products and your services. So again, I just thought your 9 ways to avoid negative business reviews was a great infographic, and I'm glad I could share it with you here, and hopefully I can be speaking with you in the near future about this great opportunity in Chandler and what we can do next with RevuKangaroo as a platform, as a useful tool for marketers, or possibly moving ahead to have it incorporated into some other marketing technologies that are already out there. I was very excited to see your job posting because I've been very interested in SaaS services for a while, and I've worked with a few companies working with those. I've worked with some of the products, obviously, as a marketing person for over 30 years. And after moving to Phoenix back in 2010, I was really excited to see some of the high-tech companies here that are starting to get up and running and putting their stamp on things. I've spoken with people at Infusionsoft and gone to their conferences, and actually spent a lot of time in business groups talking to inventors and technology people and all of the different things they're trying to do and getting up and running with and being successful with and being bought out. So it's a really exciting time to be a part of this industry and a part of, especially here in Phoenix. thank you, Josh, for the opportunity to speak with you about this opportunity. I look forward to speaking with you more about it in the near future. And in the meantime, have a great weekend, and hopefully we'll catch up next week. Thanks a lot.